have been a creative for as long as I can remember, but I really have never really been in the industry, I would say so, because I don't even know people. You're my first connection.
Kwenye vita, lakini nisamehe baadaye faraja, na bado ninaomba usije ukaenda. I could lose it, I've been losing it. Take pictures of it. Yeah.
So guys, this one is called You and I. It is also a love song. I write a lot about love songs and about love. I write a lot about love. And this one describes those jitters, the butterflies that you feel when you first fall in love, when the honeymoon period, is that what it's called? Yeah. And yeah, this one is also on YouTube, if I'm allowed to say that. It's my first single, Mumbi Wazza. Let's go. You and I. Just like the sun, you smile so bright. Oh, you make my worries feel so light. And every day I feel the same. Nothing has changed since the very first day. Ooh, I can never, ever, never leave your side. Ooh, I could get used to feeling so good. Ooh, ni wewe unafanya moyo kupasuka. You and I. Na wangu moyo kapenda kuzama kwenye vita, lakini unisamehe baadaye faraja, na bado ninaomba usije ukaenda. I could lose it, I will lose it, will lose it. Natamani sana kukuona tena. We make a great team. I'm counting on this one. Ni wewe unafanya moyo
will be fine. Yes, I know it. Yes, I know it. We'll walk the forest, we'll climb the mountain, take pictures of it. Okay. Ooh, I could never, ever, never leave your side. Ooh, I could get used to feeling so good. Ooh, ni wewe unafanya moyo kupasuka. Oh, you and I. Ooh.
If you do not know me, unfortunately, I am Mumbi Wazza. I'm a poet, singer, and songwriter. I am a creative. I like doing everything craft and art. I write songs. I sing. I write poems. I crochet. I bake. I love doing a lot of things with my hands that have creativity and sugar in them. When I was a baby, when I was very young, like say 5 years old, I was already making noise for my family. And then I went on to singing. I love Mariah Carey. I think she was the first song I ever memorized. We Belong Together. Then I went on to memorize others, and then I started writing. At that age still, I used to write. And I think my growth spurt when it came to writing was in high school. I wrote a lot of songs, like about 40 songs in high school, more than 40 actually. And then yeah, I've actually never really been out there as a creative. People don't know that I am an artist, they really don't. But I'm hoping to present myself now. I present my art, and I hope you all like it. I'm also a mother. Oh my god, I forgot. I am a mother. So yeah, other than being an art creative, I am a mother. I'm the third born in a family of 4, voice being the black sheep, the outsider. I was born and raised in Kiambu, in a place called Karia. You probably don't know it. It's near Kitogori, not very near, but you probably know Kitogori, yeah? So it's around there somewhere. I went to school around there somewhere called Pink Crosses Academy. And then I went to high school in St. Anne's Leoki. And then I went to campus in Moore University in Eldoret. All the way. I had to run away from home. Like I needed to, you know, it's still a place, it's still rural. So it's not much different from my upbringing. So I did not feel any different. I did not get what I wanted. I did not get what I wanted, but I had fun, I guess. And yeah, my childhood was great. I was a teacher's pet. And I was a smart kid back then. But here I am now. The thing is, like I said, like many people don't know that other than my family, my nuclear family, many people don't know because I was never really out there as an artist. I'll sing in my house and I'll go to school, I do what I'm supposed to do in school. Okay, maybe I acted in a few plays, and that was in primary. In high school, I was not in the music club or music festival. I was not out. I was still in the closet as an artist. But I used to write songs, and I had a friend I would sing the songs to her, and she would tell me what she thinks, like my critic. She would tell me what she thinks of them. And I kind of like sound once in charge. But no, I was never really like, I never exposed myself, and that way I wasn't exposed to, I didn't have mentors to tell me what to do as a creative because I wasn't out as a creative. So it was really me by myself doing things. The radio was a big help. and was influenced by what my elder siblings are listening to. So that was my exposure to, yeah, my art. But I think that's a good thing, because now when I do it, it's not little influence, it's a lot of originality. I don't want to, if that's the right word to say, but yeah, it's pretty original, if I do say so myself. I loved Mariah. I thought she was a goddess when it came to singing. And I also had a Beyonce face. But then, okay, that was in early, lower primary. And then I did just a lot of R&Bs back then. Asha, Mariah, gosh, yeah, that stuff. But then I went to high school and someone introduced me to XFM. God bless that soul. I do not, yeah, we weren't even friends. She just told me, you love rock, you should listen to XFM. And I went home and I found this new genre of music that I love. Like, that's where actually most of my music is based now. Like, it's based on rock, pop rock and alternative rock. It's not that I really discovered, it's something I love doing. So whether I was good at it or not, I was gonna sing anyway. Like, if I'm not good, I will do it anyway, because I really, really love to sing. It's one of those things that I don't know how I started, but I love doing it. I want to do it for as long as I can. And thing that I didn't have, like, you know, like, I feel very jealous when I see some kids, like, the parents notice the kid can play the guitar and then they bombard him with guitar stuff, so they become like, I wish that happened to me, but that didn't. So I had to find my way. Like, I didn't know what I could do as an artist. I didn't know what I should do to grow my art and stuff. But in campus, I met some friends, and we started a makeshift studio, and I started recording at the studio, and it sounded nice. And I also joined the band in campus. I saw a poster and this guy was looking for vocalists, and I called him and he actually said, like, he'd already found band members, but it's like, okay, you can come and we'll try. And we met and we wrote a song the first time we met, and it was still is a beautiful song. I hope to record it someday. And yeah, since then now we've started actively, like, we used to perform. We performed in a concert. It's Moi, I don't remember it very well. And then we recorded a couple of songs here in Nairobi with a producer called Ananda. And then I applied to SOFA, and then I started recording also. I have one of my best friends is a producer and singer songwriter. It's called Jude. Yes, it's called. His name is Jude. I know him by another name, but you should know him by Jude. He actually has an album out. He's very good, and he records for me. And yeah, we're gonna bombard this scene with stuff, good stuff. Sad to say, I was still not very active in Moi band. Like, I used to go there. I joined the choir. I found myself in the choir. I was not really with the band, although I tried. Maybe I've never really found. I think I tried performing once, and it was not good, and that I shied away from it, because Okelo will come there and kill it, and you're like, okay. Okelo, I know Okelo, but I know him. I know we went to school together. He knows you. He should know me as well. If he says he doesn't, that's a lie. And Mohonja. Yes, Mohonja the African. I have really always wanted to do this, but I have never had the opportunity to, or maybe I have passed out on opportunities, because I went to Conservative of Music to learn guitar and piano. And here's the dumb thing. I left that to go to more universities to pursue a degree that I'm not going to practice. I have made some dumb decisions, probably because I did not have a mentor, or I've never had one. Still don't have one. I'm still doing these. Hey boy, try and yeah, I'm just winging it. But yeah, it's after I started recording, I was recording with Nyoya band, but now I have the opportunity to record my own songs and have my own sound, and that is actually working out pretty well. So yeah, I'm finally doing it, I think, and I'm liking it. Intentional, or like I said, like I've always meant to, like I've always, like if at 10 years you told me, you put me in a studio, I would have sung, I would have written and sung, but I've never really had the opportunity to. Like by the time I finished campus, I wanted to do it, but I did not know like where do I start. Like you can just walk into a studio and they're gonna ask you for a ton of money, and it's just from high school. You can just go tell your parent I need like 30K to produce a song. So they told me go to campus. After campus, you can do music. This is what probably every African child hears. So just go to campus, get your degree, and then do what you can. So I went to campus. We stayed a ton of years there, but at least I got some experience with the studio and that makeshift studio with some of my friends back then. And yeah, so after campus, I still got derailed. This is like 4 years later when I'm actually releasing my first. I have tried earlier to record, but people do not get my songs. They're like, that's not a song we can put out there. I'm like, this is my song. I love this song and I wrote it, but they don't get it. They can't put a beat to it. So I tried. But now, once I recorded You and I, the producer liked it and he found a good beat to it, and so he finally gets me now. So we're finally getting to record. Yeah. I would have to start with my parents, even though I was like the weird kid, they still, they encouraged me rather, and they were like, they did whatever they could have, because they also didn't know like, what do you do with a musical child? They didn't know what to do with that. But they did what they could, and they've supported me all through. And yeah, thank you to my parents, and also I have my siblings. They're also very supportive. They love my music, at least. And my Jude, my producer, my very good friend. He's a best friend of mine. He also got to learn about me and my music, and he understood it and he accepted it, and he's producing for me. And oh my God, Nelson from Nyoya Band, the founder of Nyoya Band, he also helped me grow a little, because he writes really. I've also borrowed some of his writing. He writes like really lovely poems, and sometimes in Swahili, and it is so good. I borrow from him too, and he also encouraged me to sing. When someone tells you you're a good singer, you will go back home and sing some more. So there's very many. I know I've forgotten to mention some figures or some people, but no love lost. I love you all. Next time I'll have a list and I will read out my best friend Maureen. She's probably my biggest fan. She's encouraged me through like crazy stuff. She's like, no, Joe, you can do it and you should do it. And without her, I would probably not be here. Seriously, she's a big part in my life. Bigger than she probably knows. I love you both. And Roy, for inviting me here on meeting me the first time. I probably made a good impression. There's also a guy is a genius, Elijah. I'm gonna tell you a story about Sarit, yeah? We're supposed to meet at like, was it 10 or 11? And rehearse, cause I lost there's a person who plays for me, it's called Mike. He bailed on me the day before Sarit. So I had to call Elijah and tell him we have to meet tomorrow morning and rehearse, because these are new songs, the songs I've never sung out loud. And he has to, this guy came like 3 hours late. But he was like able to find the chords and a really nice melody to the songs in a few minutes. And he's a genius, I tell you. He also produces. Genius. I love you. Anyway, I think that's about it. And everybody else, seriously, everybody else who has supported me. People who have listened, watched my song on YouTube. I seriously have a lot of love for you all. Yes. I would think as without like lacking direction, like not knowing what to do, where to go, who to talk to. And as I hate saying this, but I'm socially disabled. Like I do not, like I like, you know how they say push, you know, send out those links, push and call them, and I can't do that. I really can, and I'm really trying, but that's one of the challenges, because as an artist you really have to push people to, like, you know, listen to your songs, to give you a support, to play your songs. It's really a challenge when you do not have a team. Like, yeah, when you don't have a team, when you have to do everything yourself. Or like you know, like if my job was to sing and to write, and I had someone who's gonna manage like my social media account, and someone else who's managing the photo shoots, the brand, and yeah, if I had those people, I mean, my life would be smooth. But now I have to do everything. I have to know what I need to do, and that isn't the most, because I don't know what I have to do. I have to research, and I have to do it myself. I have to make myself do it, and I have to do it. So yeah, that's a bit challenging. Still is a challenge. I don't know how we're gonna overcome that. Well, I would say my highlight will probably be releasing my debut video, because all this time nobody has heard my songs, like, and I've been writing since I was like 5 or 10, like this is so many years, you know, for people not to see or hear what you've been working on. It's been heartbreaking. But now that I got to release my first video, when I received the audio, when he sent me the first audio draft, I almost cried. I actually almost got a panic attack because I was so excited, and I had nobody to tell. Like I was so excited, just sitting there listening to it, almost crying my balls out. That was definitely my highlight, hearing my first song professionally produced. Yeah, my voice is still running. I still do not know what to do and where to go. I'm just winging it. Yeah. Family and parents, I meant to say parents, and friends as well. Like they allow you. Like I'm so glad. I don't know if this is probably something ignorant to say, that I've never really had to take a 9-to-5 job, because I feel like it would drive me nuts and I would not have time to do my ads. So I never had to do that. And although I still, okay, okay, my parents do support me and my family. Okay, I do support myself, but I've never really had to take a job that I hated so I can support myself. And I feel like that is something I should be very grateful for, because I know very many people who hate their jobs. And yeah, like I hope to make this, you know, like my job, like being an artist. I want this to be my job, and I'm working towards it. Yeah, I mean, I would say my career is only a few months old, but within a few months, I was able to perform at the Festival of Sound and Art. Yeah, and Okwambua, thank you so much for the opportunity. I appreciate it dearly. Here's the thing, I don't really remember. I do not know if there was an application. I do not know. All I know is that I received an email saying I've been invited to perform, and I was elated. You have no idea. And I was excited to perform, and I performed, and I met some really great people. Case in point. And you're like, yeah, I've been like, I also had some, you know, new followers on Instagram. And I just, it also, other than the tangible facts, I also feel like I did something. It's a step in the right direction towards, you know, other bigger things I'm looking forward to. So yeah, there's that. And I did in 2018, Mwalage, Nelson Mwalage is also the founder of Nyoya Band. We did have a concert at Michael Joseph Center called Pride Brotherhood. We were hoping this would be like an annual thing, but we were able to run it once in 2018 November, and it was really, really good. I met some of the new artists, like Jimmy, met her there, and Mathai Jama, I met him there, and a couple of other great artists. I forget, I'm so sorry, I forget. But it was a good experience, and also performing in front of, I forced my family to attend. I forced them to buy tickets, which they did, see how supportive they are. And they came, and we all had fun, and you know, they finally got to see what she means when she says she's an artist. Like, oh, so she can sing, she can write, and yeah, it's not so bad. So yeah, they had fun. and that was good. And I also performed at Sofa Sounds. That I applied to, and they gave me an opportunity. So for Nairobi, that was in 2019 March. It was a women's thing, yeah. And yeah, that was really good too. Like I don't have much experience, but those events, they gave me some sort of, you know, experience, and yeah, appreciate it. When I tell you my career is a few months old, I have not. Oh, I did perform at Choices once with Mr. over there, Mr. JK Music. We used to go for those night things. Yeah, good opportunity by Supen. I think Supen was the one who got me those gigs. Thank you, Supen. Supen Bag, I think. And yeah, I don't really have much experience. When I tell you I basically a 5-year-old just learning to walk, a 3-year-old, 2-year-old, learning to walk and learning to talk in the music industry. Well, I would say the most important thing is initiative. Like as an artist, you have to be brave enough to go to a studio, perform, and then look for performances. Go to the studio and record, and then go out there and perform, and you know, get feedback and stuff. And then you gotta learn, oh, the theory. Let's start with theory, yeah? Theory is knowing, you know, like having the art, the talent, yeah, I'm guessing. So, you know, just make sure you're a good writer. Just, you know, don't hype up people say, yo, guys, come see my performance. And then they're like, you know, you gotta, because this is probably also very, I have heard some, since I released my debut single, I've had some people approach me and they're like, they want to do collabos, and they're like, okay, just send me an audio or like a project you've done. And I listen to the audio and I'm like, I do not mean to be offensive, but I think you could use some vocal classes, and then maybe we can work on the writing together. And they don't want to hear that. Like, I mean, I'm not saying I'm very good, man. Like, I think you could do with some before you and I work together. I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm just saying that at my level, I still think you could use some vocal lessons. So, you know, just be ready to improve yourself. I know I also got a lot of improvement to do. Be ready to improve yourself and then perfect your skill and your art, and then I'll go out there and record and perform. And then for the business, I don't even know what to say about the business because I have no idea how that works. I seriously have no idea how artists make money. I see they make a lot of money. I was looking at an article the other day, and I see that some of the artists that we know in Kenya, they asked for a lot of money for an hour to perform, and I'm like, wow, like that could be me. I do hope to get there, but I have no idea how to get there. I'm just doing what I like, what I can right now. Like, I know I need to push my singles, I need to approach people, and eventually I hope to grow my name big enough to be able to, you know, for you to know my name and to know how much it's worth. Yeah, also could do with a lot of mentorship. I don't know how to go about that either. I don't think there's anything that's sustainable. Even doctors, I hear doctors are complaining. In private hospitals, they're being given quarters of whatever you need to make. In public hospitals, they're not being paid. So, I feel like whatever you want to do, this is gonna sound corny, but life is short. I do not want to force myself to do things I do not want to do. Seriously, do not tell me to be an administrative assistant. I would rather go hungry. I would rather be homeless than do something I really don't want to do. Just do what you need to do. There's always something you can do, even if it's not what you love. There's always something you can do, but do what you love. Chase it. Chase it. You will really, because like I said, I have no experience in the music industry. I do not have any connections prior to the Sarit event, but here I am now, still very clueless, but still doing it. So yeah, anything is sustainable, just do it. I don't want to say don't lose hope, because we all lose hope at some point. You all feel hopeless. You'll feel like, you know, like there's no way this can get better. But I'd like to say, like, life is surprising. Like, if you believe the internet. Most of the celebrities come from very shady backgrounds, like they were doing very shady jobs, and then boom, you fast roll and you kill it, and then boom, you're 100 millionaire. And so yeah, they just I don't think there's anything I could say. Just maybe pray to your gods, make the right offerings. But you know, just go out there, just do not lock yourself in the room. Like, I feel like I did that for many years. I locked myself in. I did not put myself out there. I do not go to events. Probably shouldn't say that out loud. I'm gonna start going to events and performing wherever I can. Just put yourself out there. You'll meet some people who might change your life. Like, as an artist, do you see like how, I don't want to name names, but in shows, you'll see like, God, I'm probably gonna sound ignorant. Like a song that is not this, like a good show is supporting a song. They're not supporting it because it's good. They're supporting it because people find it funny, or you get what I mean? They do that instead of actually supporting an artist who is doing something good and really, really trying their best. So that sucks. I've put a lot of bet, like I've bet on that. Put a lot of hope in that. Like, they will pass. My art will remain because I've worked hard at it. Yeah. No, it's definitely talent. I've never taken vocal lessons. It's talent and passion, because like I said, no one taught me how to sing. I just started.
What happened at conservatoire?
I was there for a couple of months learning how to play guitar and piano, which I still can't. Like, I should have taken the vocal lessons, but did I?
Classes?
No, you have to choose. You're taking either guitar. Those are two different lessons. You're taking guitar, you also take piano, and then you could take. So yeah, this was my process. My best friend, I remember, she might deny this, but I remember us having that conversation. It's like, okay, what should I take? And she's like, well, you already know how to sing, so take something you don't know how to do. So I took piano and guitar, and that was a bad decision, because I could have done with vocal lessons, because I'm always vocal. That's something that I will always do. Oh, I do hope. I was a little sad about leaving, but you know, like still over there, I would go to class. The class is 30 minutes, do guitar, and then go back home. There's not much, like, I still didn't interact with other artists to know when you interact with people and you feel a sense of belonging, and as artists, something is going on. To me, nothing, like, it was still nothing going on. Of course, I did enjoy learning, because I could learn how to read music and play. That was exciting for that minute that it lasted, but it was still not, I still didn't feel like that is where I should be. But that was very wrong. Like I said, bad idea. I should have stuck to that. I would probably, because I'd be, yes, at this point, because now if I went back to it, I would start from zero. But so yeah, like, I did feel a little bad about leaving, because that was me putting aside my aspirations again and then going on to do something. I was just excited about the idea of going to campus in Eldoret. I don't know why they hyped that for us. You shouldn't be hyped about joining campus. They just hyped me for it, and I was excited to go do it, and I just went there and it's like, oh great, I'm lost again. At some point I didn't even have friends. I just had one friend, and then he quit school, so I was by myself. It was still lonely. I still didn't have anything musical going on at some point, and basically it's just bad decisions.